Hello and welcome to episode 4 of the Bentley A&A Cricket Show.
Time flies.
Yeah,
when you're having fun.
Yeah, exactly. Because we're already into week 5, approaching in the cricket season. So yeah, it is flying. As you may see, all our regular viewers who watch the show religiously will notice that we're in different surrounds. We're actually in the King George club rooms.
We've actually broken into the Vermon's club room, so...
No comment there. But we're at King George Reserve, and this is the home of where Bentley A&A first and second 11 play cricket, and thirds and fourths. So I guess without further ado, we'll talk about how Bentley A&A went in round 2. And to start off with, Bentley A&A in Longmuir Shield lost to West Sandringham, who made 8 for 298, and Bentley A&A tried valiantly to chase those runs, but unfortunately just lost wickets at the wrong time and were all out for 224.
I guess it's fair to say that the game probably wasn't lost last Saturday, it was on the first Saturday when we had our opportunities, we put a few catches down, and late in the day we let a few runs get away from us, and 250, 240 turned into 290. So
yeah, I think it was 8 for 240 with about 6 overs to go.
Even when we had them 3 for 30, I know they still had some bats in, but we had the advantage at that stage, but let it go, and that's probably why East Sandy's won 6 out of the last 7, because they can take advantage of that situation, and they've got great depth, and that's what happens.
One player in particular, and we know he'll be watching, Glenn Biggie Phelan.
Yes,
he's a big fan, and he was saying when he was batting in the middle of the ground, when we were walking past, he's got "I love your cricket show." So yeah,
good on you, Biggie.
Yeah, good on you, Biggie. You wanted to mention, so there you go.
I thought the fence got a bit of a working out on Saturday too. He parked himself on the I think when he was deep mid off, and when he was finally, he really parked himself on that fence talking to Richie and not Richie Minners and Johnny Smith. So I thought the fence was going to fall over at one stage. He was leaning that hard on it.
Well, maybe Richie and Minner were trying to do the same tactic as to what Jim Dunn did for Brad Dolman the week before. A bit of a distraction on the boundary, and unfortunately a drop catch.
Sure. Minners basically talks to anyone that listens, so...
Yeah, well, that's right, particularly with beer in hand.
Yes.
So yeah, Biggie Phelan made 82, and Mark Devereaux made 67 at the end. Kim Pitt and Cheeks smashing at the end. So not much we could do there, and I guess we go back to the drawing board and hopefully reduce that gap.
I guess
later in the season.
A positive that came out of the game, Adam, was James White, first game Longmuir Shield. Came in at, I think, 1 for 20, batting at number 3, and didn't give a chance. I don't think he missed the ball in his innings, and made a fantastic 39. So we can only expect bigger things from him. Yeah,
I mean the kid's 16 years old. He's made his Longmuir Shield debut, and he's played against the best competition in the game.
Benchmark.
And he's just missed out a few minutes before tea, but made 39, and obviously won a lot of respect not only within the club but also at East Sandringham as well.
Very good.
Other scores, Stewie Campbell made 42, unfortunately went out at the wrong time, and Brad Dolman made 47, and actually did scare a few of the East Sandy guys when he was still in there, and they were very happy to see him go out.
Hits a ball pretty far, doesn't he?
Yeah, some mishits off the toe of the bat, still went on to Duncan Street, so yeah, good batting by Brad. In the twos, a revised match. It was a one-day game after some issues with the two-piece ball the week before. A bit of an error there, so the CMCA in their wisdom decided to make it a one-day game last weekend. And Bentley A&A made 6 for 207, with David Marsh, the captain, leading from the front, making 80. Dylan Jantz making 53, batting at 3. And Brycey, who was batting at 4, making 30 not out. We defeated East Sandringham, who I think finished 8 for 173 or something like that, with Brodie Lawford picking up 3 for 41. So that was a great win by the twos.
Yeah, it was. It's funny, I think the game before East Sandringham got outright, I know they had a few people missing footy trips and everything, but I think it's interesting to see how quickly they do drop away. Obviously they got great depth in the ones, and there's probably, I don't know if there's a few players. Luke Manders came back, which was very
timely for us.
Surprising, but I think he was going to have a crack at district level. But he's come back in, but they did drop away. It's just interesting to see that. So
yeah. I mean as Adam said, they had people playing on footy trips and stuff like that, and I believe they were away for a wedding this round. So yeah, we caught them at full strength last game. So oh well, that's where you find out where you stand. In the thirds, Bentley A&A defeated, I believe it was, I think it was Amiga. Can't remember. Sorry, opposition. Apologise, but we rolled them for 230, and I think the best of the bowlers. It was Mackie actually, and we passed them 2 down from memory.
They got the super batting lineup over there.
It's the dream team. You have Andrew Staines opening with Adam Stone this week, which unfortunately didn't work out. But at number 3 you had Peter Bishop, number 4 you had David Fulco, number 5 Ryan Dolman. You got Cedric Jance. It's a cream lineup.
A lot of experience.
Yeah, and hardly any of it were required because the Bartman, Andrew Staines, made 109 not out. But I guess the most pleasing thing was to see David Fulco play his first game of cricket in 2 years, and he just belted a lazy 118, and they passed 230 with about 25 overs to go.
I think it's fair to say with David, if he gets his body right, he really could tear this competition apart.
Oh look, I mean,
very easily.
And if not going into other grades of cricket. But 4th 11, I think they rolled the opposition for about 90 with Bob Dolman taking 3 for 22 and the old Desi just sneaking in with a few, what's the ball that they're calling it? It's this one which he just throws it up in the air and makes the batsman charge down.
Parachute almost, isn't it?
Yeah, parrot ball or something like that. But he just took 2 for 8 just to bring the averages down. And Bentley A&A passed them quite easily. Simon White making 74 and Alastair Richardson making 39 not out. And the other game was the fifths, chasing 236, and with the lineup there, you would have thought.
Surprising they got it done.
Yeah, unfortunately they lost and were all out for 196 with Chris Fulco making 72. He also took 3 for the week before, as did Adam Hansen. And the other batsman to make runs of note was Greg Pressey at opener, making 52. But it pretty much fell away after that. The 6 had a bye. Well, we actually had a forfeit, so I guess we're yet to be determined whether we've got the numbers to have a 6 11th there. But our one-day grade played their first game for the season. And
that was a star-studded lineup.
Yeah, the top 6 batsmen actually have played first 11 or second 11. I think Brett Coulston made 24, Luke Forrest made 27, Tom Fitzpatrick made 50, retired, Glenn Carter made 49, Luke Morrison made 16. Geschke came in at number 6 after waking up 5 minutes before the first ball and made 37. And Adam Coyne at the end was in a 22-run final wicket partnership.
That's the good brother, is it?
That's the more likeable Coyne.
Yeah, the one with money and
the one who
a bit of prospector that isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's right. The one that is a better bloke. He made 22 runs in the final wicket with James Oswald, who made 4 not out, and Adam Coyne made 27 not out. And it was a bit scary actually against Old Mentonians, who were firing, and they had a couple of retirees, so it was pretty ominous. But in the second last over, they were all out for 237, so an 18-run win to the boys. And I think the best of the bowlers was again Adam Coyne, 4 for 39. And Mark Geschke bowled at the death there and took 1 for 26 off 6 overs.
Is that his leggies or was that his
he's coming
medium paces?
Medium paces off about 3 or 4 steps. So the old coach is back, his leg is healed up, and we look forward to seeing him playing in higher grades.